Where to find the mangrove tree in Minecraft. In this video, I'll explain where to find the mangrove tree and all the blocks that are part of the mangrove tree. Where to find the mangrove tree. The mangrove tree is a tree and blocks that will be added in the 1.19 update, the wild update. The mangrove tree will be found in the mangrove swamp biome. This will be a new biome that can be found in warmer regions, usually next to jungles, deserts, and possibly other swamps. The mangrove swamp is covered with mangrove trees. The surface of the mangrove swamp will be covered with the new mud blocks and also patches of grass. The biome is the only location to find mangrove trees, and there's no other location outside the biome to get it. Also, mangrove propagules mean the saplings of the mangrove trees, cannot be found in any loot chest outside the mangrove swamp. What is the mangrove tree? The mangrove tree is a unique tree that grows differently than other trees. It will be composed of mangrove logs, mangrove leaves, mangrove propagules, mangrove roots, vines, and muddy mangrove roots. The mangrove tree has more blocks and items that you can get from it than other trees. The difference is that rather than the log connecting from the tree to the ground, the mangrove tree will have mangrove roots that go from the mangrove log, spread in different directions, and connect to the ground. Where these mangrove roots touch mud blocks will be the muddy mangrove roots, similar to azalea trees with the rooted dirt. The mangrove leaves work the same as other leaves. They will drop sticks and mangrove propagules when they decay and are broken. When you look at the mangrove leaves compared to the other leaves, there's a different texture to the leaves. It looks more dense and has lighter and darker green tones. These leaves will probably be used a lot for landscaping. The vines will grow off the mangrove tree similar to other trees in the swamp biomes. The mangrove log will be under the mangrove leaves. There will be less logs than normal trees, as the way the mangrove tree grows, the roots will take up more space. The mangrove logs work like all other logs in the game. The logs look similar in texture as the jungle logs, but have a different color that are more brown. The stripped logs and planks have a vermilion color and are a brighter color than acacia. From there are the mangrove roots. Also on top of the mangrove roots, there will be moss carpet. The mangrove roots can be broken with any tool or by hand. They will drop as a block, so you won't need a silk touch enchanted tool. The mangrove root can be used as fuel in the furnace to smelt 1.5 items. Also, when you put the mangrove root in the composter, it has a 30% chance to increase the compost level by 1. When it reaches level 7, it will produce 1 piece of bone meal. The roots can also be crafted with the mud block to get a muddy mangrove root. The muddy mangrove root is a decorative block. It will be found on the surface under the mangrove tree. The mangrove propagule you can get from the leaves decaying. They also can be found hanging off the mangrove leaves of the tree. When you apply bone meal to the mangrove propagule, you will eventually get a mangrove tree. The mangrove propagule has to be on dirt, grass, coarse dirt, podzol, mycelium, rooted dirt, moss, farmland, or mud when bone meal is used on it. Also, when generating the mangrove tree, if there is mud close by or generating on mud, this will change the mud blocks in range of the tree into muddy mangrove roots that will touch the mangrove roots. If you do this in the mangrove swamp, there's a 5% chance for a bee's nest to generate on the mangrove tree. Even with mangrove trees that naturally generate in the game can have a bee's nest on it.